Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here. It's great to see you. Today we're talking about HOCD and that horrendous question of, is it my HOCD or am I just gay? Am I just in denial? Now, this is something that a lot of people struggle with. It's something that I've struggled with a lot. And first of all, I want to say to anyone who's struggling with it, you're not alone. We are here to support you. Not Defining is a place for people who are struggling with HOCD. So please don't suffer alone. Write in the comments. If you need any advice, hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. I am here for you. You can get better, okay? Now, we experience attraction, maybe a same-sex attraction, or we perceive that we've experienced a same-sex attraction, and we start to enter a state of panic. And we start thinking to ourselves, what does that attraction mean about me? Is it the OCD? Or does it mean that actually, in reality, I'm gay and, I've been in this state of denial and I didn't realize it. Oh my goodness, what is the answer? The truth is that there is no answer to this question. And let me tell you what I mean, okay? We live our lives and experience the attractions and the feelings and the emotions that we feel. And we feel like those fit within the hetero acceptable box, okay? And so we have this sense of confidence in ourselves. Great. Then what happens is, for whatever reason, at some point, we experience something like an attraction, or maybe even like a feeling of closeness with like a friend of the same sex, or like a weird vibe, or maybe we have a thought or a fantasy, or something happens to just knock us off. What happens is we get terrified because we are no longer in this safe box of what we think heterosexual, heteronormative is. We've fallen outside of that box, yeah? We've fallen into the gay space, and our brain goes into a state of panic because of the way that society sees homosexuality. We're led to believe that there's straight and there's gay. There's one or the other. And they are these two really separate things. And as long as you're in this one, that's okay. But if you veer anywhere outside, then you're gay. And it means something very, very serious about you. It's particularly difficult, I think, for men, but it affects everyone. Okay? So our brain suddenly goes into a state of panic. And we're like, oh my gosh. And the really tragic thing then happens. We start to lose trust in our own feelings. Before, we could trust our feelings. Whatever we liked, whatever we thought about was fine because it was all within this hetero box. But since that moment where we had that weird feeling, or we've been feeling these same-sex attractions or fantasies or whatever, now we are convinced that this means something about us. And so every thought, every emotion, every feeling that we have from then on in, we start to question. And we start to think, okay, is this a gay thought or is this not? Is this me really feeling like I want to be with the same sex or not? What do straight people think about this? What do gay people think about this? Is this like what a gay person would feel? Or is this normal? Do other people not feel like this? Where do I place this thought? What do I do with it? What does it mean about me? And this is where the obsessive cycle comes in. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. By the way, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button because I've got lots more videos on HOCD coming out. Also check out my meditation, which is really, really great if you're suffering from that real obsessive episode. get into this awful state. Now, here's the reality. There is no answer to the question, is it HOCD or are you gay? Because actually it's kind of neither. All that has happened is you are you, exactly the way that you were before. Completely unique, normal, great person with unique attractions and likes and dislikes. You are you. All that has happened is that you've had a natural feeling that you haven't felt before. Now, a lot of people feel same-sex attraction. It's not always sexual, sometimes it is, sometimes it's romantic, sometimes it's like semi-romantic, sometimes it's just a fantasy but we don't actually want a relationship, sometimes we actually want to act on it but like we don't want it long term, sometimes we're on the bi spectrum. People are so diverse. Honestly, most, if not all, straight people will have some kind of same-sex feelings in their life. But society makes us think that it's these two separate things. It's not. You are exactly how you were before. You just had some same-sex attraction. Or you just felt like maybe there was a closeness with somebody. It doesn't mean anything about you. And it certainly doesn't mean that you are gay and in denial and you're going to lose your opposite sex attraction or whatever. The other thing is sometimes you do lose your opposite sex attraction or you feel that you have. People have fluid periods. The most important thing is that you regain trust in your authentic self, okay? And it's so difficult because you've lost the trust. Your body is saying, don't trust your feelings because those feelings are gay. If you let yourself feel what you feel, you're going to be gay and you're terrified of that. So you stay up here and you're like, no, there's got to be some explanation to it. You've got to be brave and you've got to let go of that panic. You've got to reconnect with your own authentic, natural self. Your feelings are not a threat. Maybe you had some feelings towards the same sex. The most authentic version of you is the most attractive, the most confident, the happiest, and the most fulfilled. Okay? You have to reconnect with that inner authentic you. It's okay that you experience whatever you experienced. It's scary to be a guy, for example, and be like, oh, I kind of felt some affection towards my mate. Or, oh, I kind of fantasized about like joining in with like a guy and a girl, or whatever it is. That is okay. Trust me when I say that a lot of women are attracted to men who are more in touch with their whole self. Yeah? I kid you not, so many people have these feelings. So what we need to do is we need to try to stop obsessing about it. It doesn't mean you're gay. It doesn't mean you're anything that you don't identify with. You are just a whole person. You can have whatever feelings that you have and still have an opposite sex partner, still identify as heterosexual, still be the person that you are, but you've got to accept it and you've got to chill and you've got to reconnect, because that is the thing that you are missing. If you don't reconnect, you're going to lose yourself and you're going to become depressed. You're going to become hyper anxious and it can really lead to some terrible places. I know I have been there and it's awful. You are not broken. There is nothing wrong with you. It's not as scary as you think. You are not gay. You are not anything that you don't want to be. You are a great guy, great girl, great non-binary person. You're a great, whoever you are great in your perfection. And the best, strongest version of you is your authentic you, where you are in tune with your feelings. So, is it HOCD or am I in denial? it's neither. Try to put that question aside and accept and connect with your true feelings and do something nice for you today. You are valid, you are fantastic, and you're going to be fine. If you'd like some more help, please write in the comments. I will get back to all of you in person, and please hit the subscribe button because I'm making loads more videos on HOCD to hopefully help everyone out. Thanks for listening. Please share the video if you think someone will benefit from it, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.